In this video, we're gonna take you on a walk with us on the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's go.
Here we are in downtown. Our plan is we gotta find the entrance to Brooklyn Bridge and head over on the Brooklyn Bridge. We'll show you guys how it is. We'll show you guys Brooklyn Bridge.
And what it looks like to walk on the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's go and walk on the Brooklyn Bridge.
So you come out of the subway and you walk. You will see the crowd just walking towards Brooklyn Bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn Bridge.
And we're officially walking on the Brooklyn Bridge with kids and Nisa. Woohoo! So here we are walking on the Brooklyn Bridge. The construction of Brooklyn Bridge took 14 years and 600 workers, and it costed around $15 million when it was opened in 1883, and finally it connected Manhattan and Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Bridge was the first steel wire suspension bridge, and at the time it was built, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world.
So it was a world record holder back in 1880s. You can check out Alia making a video for Sufi Boy as he walks on Brooklyn Bridge. He's visiting us from Qatar, Doha. Now the cool thing is, if you look down, you're gonna notice you can actually see through, and in some places you will see cars go by. Actually, I see a car, a white car standing right there. So, that is pretty neat. Walking towards Brooklyn Bridge, when you turn around, you get this amazing view of the New York skyline.
Yes.
And the farther you go, you can see the Freedom Tower back there, right there.
Oh yeah.
That is very cool. So to give you an idea, this is how crowded Brooklyn Bridge gets. So here we are walking, inching closer to the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. You come across this like narrower part of the bridge, so it can get pretty crowded here. You can also see they've put all these like nets and stuff to prevent people from climbing to the top of Brooklyn Bridge, because I'm sure those incidents happened in the earlier time.
So the bridge was originally called New York and Brooklyn Bridge because of course it connected Brooklyn and Manhattan, but then it became East River Bridge until finally in 1915 it was officially decided to be called Brooklyn Bridge.
Although there are no exact numbers, it's said that about 20 people lost their lives building this Brooklyn Bridge. And you can imagine back in 1877, 1880, building this massive structure without any machines, lights, computers. Maybe there were lights or lamps, but it's incredible. It is incredible.
It's a masterpiece, and how beautiful the weather is today. It is very crowded, and according to the numbers, more than 100,000 vehicles pass through Brooklyn Bridge every day. And as for the pedestrians, you can add like another 4,000 every single day, and around 2,600 bikers on this bridge.
Okay, so notice that there are a whole lot of facts all around the Brooklyn Bridge, especially when you come up to this point and you're right underneath the structure. So make sure, don't miss out, read some facts here. So now we're gonna walk underneath this beautiful structure. make a loop around. We'll show you a little bit of this and our walk towards Manhattan again. So yes, you can walk through this, go to the other side, go down and walk around in Brooklyn. It's a beautiful park and neighborhood. Or maybe if it's too late and you want to catch the sunset on the way back, you can turn around and head over this way. Right, we're gonna start heading down. We'll show you guys the view. Now, if you don't know, that is South Street Seaport. It's a shopping mall with a lot of seating area. So if you have time to check out some sunset, it's a beautiful place to go to. A lot more people are heading up. Anybody who was rushing here to see the sunset, it gets really crowded around this time. So as a tip, you know, if it's a weekday, you will have a better chance of taking some great shots here. Yeah, otherwise, you may not get a shot of Brooklyn Bridge without people in it. But weekday, around daytime, it's a really nice time to come here. Talking about traffic jam, there are spots where, you know, the whole bridge is quite narrow, so it's a lot of people trying to get through it. So you got to keep that in mind. You can see the flood of people just come in. Now you can see the New York skyline is lighting up. So yeah, if you want to time your visit right, make sure you come a little before sunset so you can enjoy the city in daytime, and then when you're heading back, you can enjoy it at nighttime with the buildings all lit up. And here's a view of the Brooklyn Bridge lit up at night. And here we go. These are the last steps. Now I'm on concrete off the wooden planks. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tour of Brooklyn Bridge. Very crowded. We threw in some facts, but hopefully we can come back here and we'll show you guys this bridge in daytime on a weekday, so you can see a nice empty weekday crowd or no crowd. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. This is a bonus clip. Look at that background. How amazing is that? Alia, guess the year Brooklyn Bridge was opened.